Hey guys, good afternoon. So today we're finally going to do phonics again. It's been a while, I know. I apologize for that. Before we get started though, I want to show you my little phonics partner. Say hi. Say hello, friends. She's been snuggled on my bed all morning. Okay. So you can see my messy closet. All right, so we are on lesson 6 in phonics today on module or unit 4. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get it started. She's trying to attack my toe right now. It's just a toe. It's just a toe. It's just a toe, kitty. All right, so we are on lesson 6, unit 4. And we're going to start off with some teacher chaining. And in order to do that, I need to bring up my Jamboard. Okay. So we are going to start with the word silver. Silver. Oops, there you go. Oh, that's big. I don't think we need it that big, do we? All right, so let's start with the word silver. Okay. Now, we are going to leave the s off of the word silver. So what will our, I'm sorry, it's not silver. Sliver. Sliver is the word, not silver. Sliver. See how I got confused there? Okay, so we have the word sliver. And we're going to leave the s off. So what will the new word be? It will be liver. All right, so now we're going to leave off the of the word. We're going to take the word liver and leave off the What is the new word? It is live. Good. All right, so now we're going to change the ul and live to g. G. What's the new word going to be? It's going to be give. Very good. All right, so now we're going to change the iv part to ave. So instead of if and give, it's going to be ave. So what will the new word be? It will be gave. Very good. So now we're going to change the v part of gave to m. The new word is game. Very good. All right, so now we're going to change the in game to t. Whoa. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. There we go. That was weird. I wasn't even touching the computer. So we have the new word gate. All right. And then now we're going to change the 8 in gate to oat. So what will the new word be? It's going to be goat. Good. All right, so now we're going to change the G of goat to K. So the new word is coat. Very good. Now we're going to change the T in coat to Ch, Ch, Ch. What will the new word be? It will be coach. Very good. All right, so now we're going to change the K in coach to P. What will the new word be? It will be poach. Good. All right, so now we're going to change och to each. The new word will be peach. Very good. All right, so now we're going to take away the P of peach. What will the word be now? Yep, it's just going to be each. Very good. All right, so now we're going to change the ch of each to t. So it's going to be eat. Very good. All right, so now we're going to add to the beginning of eat. So the new word is meat. Good. All right, so now we're going to change the in meat to sh. So the new word is sheet. Very good. So now we're going to change the t and sheet to p. So the new word is sheep. Very good. So now we're going to change the eep in sheep to ape. So the new word is shape. Good. So now we're going to change the sh to t. So the new word is tape. Good. Okay, so we started with the word sliver and we made one change along the way and ended up with the word tape. Very good. Okay. All right, so now we are going to do some phonemes, segment some phonemes. Our first sentence is, I watched the monster morph into the hero at the end of the movie. So the word morph is the word on the curve. How many sounds do you hear in the word morph? I hear 3 sounds. I hear m, orf, m, orf. We're going to take this final sound, the f sound, and we're going to change it to n, m, orn. What is the new word on the curve going to be? That's right, it's going to be the word mourn. All right, our second sentence. I tend to get up late on weekends. Tend is the word on the curve. How many sounds do you hear in the word tend? I hear 4 sounds. I hear t and t and. We're going to take this final consonant sound, the d, and we're going to change it to t and. What is the new word on the curve going to be? It's going to be the word 10th, like 10th grade. All right, next sentence. He is torn. He can't decide what to do. Torn. How many sounds do you hear in the word torn? I hear 3 sounds. T, orn, t, orn. We're going to take this final consonant sound and change it to ch, t, or ch. So what is the new word on the curve going to be? It is the word torch. Very good. Next sentence. I urge you to sign up today. Urge is the word on the curve. How many sounds do you hear in the word urge? I only hear two sounds. I hear urge, urge. We're going to take this final consonant sound, the j, and change it to earth. What's the new word on the curve going to be? It's going to be earth. Very good. All right, and our last sentence, can you sort the clothes into two piles, please? Sort. How many sounds are in the word sort? We have three sounds. We have sport, sport. Good. We're going to take this final sound, but we're going to change it to force. What is the new word on the curve? That's right. It is the word source. Very good. All right. Your spoonerism for today is know your blows. Know your blows. What should that say? That's right. It should say, blow your nose. Blow your nose. All right, our learning targets for today. I can read words with different spellings for the I sound. I can change Y to I and add ES to words when appropriate. And I can read the story The Gem with expression. All right, so we have a new list of spelling words for this week, and these are words that you will be studying at home. So let's practice them together. We have 5 vowels that are sometimes controlled by an R, and the vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So when we have an A controlled by an R, it says R, like in the word car and bar. When we have an O controlled by an R, it says or, like store and chore. When E is controlled by an R, it says like nerve and serve. I is controlled by an R and it says like stir and shirt and girl and bird. And U can be controlled by an R and it also says like fur and hurt and turn and purse. And then the tricky word for this week is the word all. So here are your spelling words for this week. We have car, bar, store, chore, nerve, serve, stir, shirt, girl, bird, fur, hurt, turn, purse, and all. Okay, I would like for you to pause the video and read those words out loud, okay? And then push play when you're ready. Okay, so the first part of our worksheet for today, we're going to go over together. Oh, I'm sorry. This is your family letter. Make sure that you have an adult read it with your spelling words on it. All right, so the letter Y is really tricky. We've already learned 2 sounds that the letter Y can represent. The consonant sound, y, and the vowel sound, I. But the tug of war for Y has a tricky spelling is now a 3-way tug of war. Now it's going to say y, I, and I. So let's review the Y consonant sound. We have the y in yes. Let's review some words with that y sound. We have the word yard, yarn, yellow, yell, yes, yelp. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pause for a minute. Kayla needed help with her math homework. All right, so now let's look at the vowel sound that Y can make when it says I, like in the word myth. We have the word myth, gym, oxygen. And then today we're going to learn about the way the I sound can come from the letter Y, like in the word try. Look at this power bar, guys. It's not very big though, is it? So that tells us it's not the most common way to spell the I sound with the Y. So we are going to go to our flip book and find the new spelling for the I sound. All right, so we are looking for the I, it's right there, the I sound with the letter Y. We are going to mark it. There we go. Okay, so which of the 5 spellings that we have learned for the I sound has the longest power bar? We've we've used the spelling I for the I sound for many words and other than for more words than the other spellings. So if we look at all of our power bars for all of the I sounds, we have the I consonant E, Y, IE, and IGH. And which one of these is the longest? It's definitely the I all by itself. All right, so let's read some words with the I spelling, with the Y spelling for the I sound, I mean. We have the words dry. Read these with me, please. Dry, by, fly, my, shy, cry. All right, and so look at our spelling tree. So now we have 5 different areas for the I sound. We have the Y by itself, IE, I consonant E, and IGH. So let's quickly review that there's a tug of war between the tricky spellings for the letter I. So we have the Y sound, the I sound, or the I sound, and the I sound. So like we have for the Y, we have yes, yard, and yell. For the I sound, we have myth and gym. And then for the I sound, we have spy, sky, satisfy, magnify, and reply. All right, guys, it's time to wiggle. Do some wiggling. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, so I want you to try to fly, but don't jump off of anything, okay? I don't want anybody breaking any bones or hitting their heads on the coffee tables. All right, try to fly. All right, now act like you're crying. Probably because you didn't get very far in flying, huh? All right, now grab your right foot. Lie down. Jump up high. Now hold up your right hand. All right, now wiggle back down to your seats, please. So now we're going to work on the first part of our worksheet together. going to show it to you before we get started. All right, so part 1, we are going to try to change these words into plurals. Okay. So we are still going to work with word endings in the letter Y, and that represent the I sound, but we're going to change the topic a little bit by talking about singular and plural nouns. So remember, we have already learned 2 ways to change a singular noun to a plural noun to indicate it means more than one. So let's practice our making singular nouns plural. So we have cookie, and when we have more than one, we have cookies. So we have 1 cat, but 2 cats. We have 1 fox, but 2 foxes. We have 1 girl, but 2 girls. We have 1 box, but 2 boxes. We have 1 patch, but 2 patches. Good. We have 1 dish, but 2 dishes. We have 1 church, but 2 churches. Good. So we changed a singular noun into a plural noun by adding S or ES. So let's practice changing singular nouns into plural. So if we have a singular noun that ends with a Y, what do we need to do to it? What do you think we need to do? We can't just add an S or ES. That would look weird. When you have a singular noun that ends with a Y, with a consonant in front of it, you're going to change that Y to an I before you add the ES. So we have 1 firefly, but we have 2 fireflies. See how we changed the Y to an I and added ES. If we have a butterfly, what do we have? If we have 2 of them, we have 2 butterflies. We're going to change the Y to an I and add ES. If we have a spy, what do we have if we have 2 of them? We have 2 spies. All right, so let's look at the second part of the worksheet. Let's go back. So on this one, if we have 1 dragonfly, but we have 3 what? What are we going to do to that word dragonfly to make it plural? Well, we're going to write dragonfly. Oops. All right, so what do I do to that Y? I change it to an I, and then I add ES. Dragonfly. So 1 dragonfly, 3 dragonflies. 1 butterfly, 3 butterflies. Good. All right, so now let's look at the second part of the worksheet. This is a little bit different because now we're talking about verbs, okay? In the first part of our worksheet, these are nouns. We're changing nouns. The second part, we're changing verbs, okay? Sometimes verbs have to follow that same spelling rule where you change the Y to an I and add ES. So Mark fell down and started to cry. But the baby blank, when she is hungry, what does she do? She cries. So we take the Y to an I before we add ES. So the bluebird will fly away. So that's how we spell fly, but a bluebird blank through the air. What does the bluebird do through the air? flies. So we changed the Y to the I and added ES. Can you dry the dishes? Okay, so that's how we spell dry for this sentence. The towel dries as it hangs on the rack. How do we spell the word dries for this sentence? We change the Y to the I and add ES. I will try hard to get a good grade on my test. She tries her best. We had to change that Y to an I and add ES. I know how to multiply 6 times 6. To get the correct answer to the math problem, the teacher multiplies 4 times 5. So you have to change the Y to the I and add ES. So you are going to finish this worksheet on your own, okay? We did these together, so this shouldn't be hard, okay? We changed the Y to the I and added ES. Same thing for here. We changed the Y to an I and added ES. So you're going to finish these on your own. And this part 3, you're going to look at the word in the parentheses. Now, some of these, it may not have to be changed, okay? Because it says a blank is fast. So A means you just have one. So is it a dragonfly is fast or a dragonflies is fast? Which one makes sense? I caught a jar of firefly or I caught a jar of fireflies. Which one makes sense? So you're going to finish that on your own, okay? All right, so it's time for our story. So today's story is called The Gym. So let's look at the table of contents to see which page the story starts on. So we are on The Gym and it starts on page 34. All right, so what is a gym? Before we get started on this story, what is a gym, guys? A gym is a place where people can exercise. That's right. That's what I would look like at the gym right now. All right, so let's go over some spelling that we're going to see in our story today. We have several different sounds. We have the A sound with A consonant E, like in stare and staring. We have the I sound with IGH in Dwight, lights, might, and right, with the I spelling in find and triceps, biceps, and timing, and with the Y in try and nearby. We have the I sound with the spelling Y in the word gym. And then we have the sounds with ER in exercise and UR in curls. And then we have, that's supposed to say other multisyllable words. The word moment, counter, strengthen, and Alberto. So, vocabulary for our story today is the word odd. So it's something that is unusual. To strengthen means to make stronger. A man of steel is a man who has very strong muscles. Bad timing means that you arrive after something has happened. Like he's got bad timing, he missed the bus. Curls is a type of exercise you can do to lift weights. And to get in shape means to make your body healthier. So let's read the story to find out what types of things people do at a gym and whether Kim gets the job. The gym. After leaving Dwight's lights, Kim stopped for a moment to think about where she should try next to find a job. Mom's pals, Tom and Beth, run a gym that is nearby. I might have a chance getting a job at their gym, so let's go. On the way to the gym, Kim explained to Kurt that a gym is a place where people go to exercise and get in shape. She explained that people pay to be members of a gym. Kurt had never visited a gym. The gym seemed odd to him. He stood staring at a man who was jogging in place. He keeps running, said Kurt, but he is still in the same place. It's kind of like the wheel that rat of yours likes to run on, said Kim. It lets him run in place. He's not a rat, said Kurt. He's a hamster. Kurt kept on looking at the man jogging in place. Why not just run in the park? He asked. Some people think the gym is fun, just like you think the park is fun, Kim said. All the people here are working hard, Kurt said. Why do they pay to work so hard? It makes them feel good and strong after they have finished, Kim said. Just then, Tom and Beth came over to see them. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kurt, said Beth. It's good to see you. What brings you here? Kim said, I'm looking for a summer job. I stopped to see if you need help. Are you hiring? We just hired someone for a job in the snack bar, Beth said, pointing over to the counter. People like to have a cool drink and a snack when they finish in the gym. That looks like a good job, said Kim. I wish I had gotten here sooner. Bad timing, said Beth. We don't need more help right now, but you will find a job somewhere else. Tom took Kurt and Kim to see the rest of the gym. Kurt pointed to a man who was doing curls. What's he doing? Kurt asked. He's doing curls, Tom explained. Would you like to do some curls? Kurt nodded. Here, Tom said. Use this one. Lift it up. That will strengthen your biceps, the tops of your arms. Then let it down. That will strengthen your triceps, the backs of your arms. Kurt did 5 or 6 curls. Then he clenched his arms and yelled, I am the man of steel. Kim just smiled at Kurt. Kim spoke to Beth and Tom. Well, I suppose we should go, she said. Thank you for meeting with me. No problem, said Tom. Good luck with the job hunt, said Beth. We will send word to you if we need help here. Why don't you go see Alberto at the corner market? Added Tom. He may have a job for you. Plus, he's one of the nicest men I ever met. So, why do people go to gyms? People go to gyms to exercise, to run, to lift weights, and to do arm curls. Why is there a snack bar at the gym? There is a snack bar at the gym because people might be thirsty or hungry and want a snack or something cold to drink after their workout. What does Tom let Kurt do? Tom lets Kurt try arm curls and lifting weights. Does Kim get a job at the gym? Why or why not? No, Kim does not get a job. Beth and Tom do not need any more help right now. But how does Tom help Kim? He tells her to go see Alberto at the corner market because he may have a job opening. All right, so your learning targets for today were I can read words with different spellings for the I sound. I can change Y to I and add ES to words when appropriate. And I can read the story The Gym with expression. All right, so that is the end of today's phonics lesson. I would like for you to reread the story tonight, and then you're going to finish worksheet 6.2, and that's it. That's all I got for you today, okay? So I hope you guys have a great evening, and remember you have extended time to watch this video and get this done because it was so late being posted, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Stay healthy.